be a pole man. Henry Jackson in the Tony Kart suit, kart 66. On the front row with him, Roger Muller in kart 11. Paul Goddard on the second row with Nick Divers in kart 72 in the black there. 36 is Nick Trafford. Number 9 is Andrew Clark. Josh Pettit. And kart 109 is Daniel Marshall. Here we go this time. Will it be such a categorical victory for Henry Jackson into turn 1? Well, he's got the lead, but it's worked out brilliantly for Paul Goddard, who got on his bumper, and the pair of them have got a couple of kart lengths on Nick Trafford. And I suspect we're going to see some banditry at the top of the circuit here. Oh, what was I thinking? Where did that come from? Howard Mitchell in the blue there, around the outside of Andrew Clark. So good start for Mitchell. Move coming here. Is that Scott Kelman, I think? It is. Inside of Roger Mullen, who's had a poor start. Nick Divers, Josh Pettit, Howard Mitchell. Already moving on to his next target. Out front though, it's Henry Jackson and Paul Goddard, and all Paul Goddard needs to do is try and stay for as long as possible in the slipstream of Henry Jackson, which might be quite an ask because he's pretty quick. And it looks as though Trafford has got pace as well. So it's going to be a three-way fight for 2 qualifying spots. And in reality, I think that's a 2-way fight for 1 qualifying spot. We'll keep an eye on Scott Kelman in 4th. Roger Mullen, Nick Divers, Josh Pettit. Howard Mitchell still looking for a way by David Story. And then it's just a mess behind. And we have, is that a 4-way fight for the lead? Oh, Goddard trying to hang on as Trafford comes in. No, I think that's a back marker that's been restarted. But Trafford is through to 3rd eventually. Now Goddard's got to dig in, get on the bumper and try and stay on the bumper and not make mistakes like that. Slow off the corner, he's lost the toe, which might be difficult to get back. Kelman, Mullen, Pettit, Divers. Taking care of a back marker. And Howard Mitchell's got past David Story. So Howard Mitchell here on a tear in the heavyweight B final. How far can he get? And as they'll be watching it on the drive home in the mother's car. And he's picked up another spot. I'm not sure whether or not that's Divers complaining about Mitchell or just complaining about how shocking his driving was, his own driving. But Howard Mitchell moves up again. But right now it's Jackson, Trafford, Goddard, Kelman, Mullen, Josh Pettit, Howard Mitchell. So Mitchell moves up to 7. I fear Henry Jackson is gone. Although Nick Trafford might be able to put him under some pressure, but I think Paul Goddard's chance has also slipped away as he's now under pressure from Scott Kelman. And at the bottom of, oh my. Howard Mitchell has taken Josh Pettit as well. So, oh, and Kelman is parked in the middle of the road. Well, that's done Mitchell a favour. It's taken care of Pettit off his bumper, as Roger Mullen has got ahead of Josh Pettit in the fallout of that spin for Scott Kelman. So Howard Mitchell up to 4th place. He's not going to qualify. But it is certainly one for the scrapbook, Howard. So continues to be Roger Mullen here ahead of Josh Pettit. Divers, Story, Martin Gurnett, and then there's a big gap. Martin Gurnett in 9th. 10th place is Andrew Cherry, Jamie Lynch, Aaron Stevens, Charles Reeston Brown, Daniel Marshall, Stuart Gurman, Jordan Salter, Jonathan McLeod. But your race leader making it look easy, and it is really for Henry Jackson. He shouldn't be here anyway. Nick Trafford, Paul Goddard, Howard Mitchell on fire, Roger Mullen, Josh Pettit is the only real battle on track up towards the front. Although I say that, I look behind and David Story is still under pressure from Martin Gurnett while they run behind Nick Divers as the sun drops in the sky here at sunny Whilton Mill. And cart number 3's picked up a penalty. That's Jordan Salter. Not sure what that's for. Probably something to do with the sudden change of positions outside of the top 10. We can ignore Scott Kelman now, he's a lap down. Henry Jackson coming through. Nick Trafford glinting in the sunshine. Kelman coming running in. Josh Pettit trying to find a way past. Oh, well, what's this? No. Threw me there. I thought Howard Mitchell was going for 3rd place. What progress is he making into Paul Goddard? Oh, I think he might catch him before the finish. 1.378 down. We are just 2 minutes left of course, this reduced heavyweight B final after that false start. I don't think Howard's going to get to 3rd place. But I could be wrong. Pettit puts a lap on a back marker. Mullen watching on. And it's Nick Divers. And Martin Gurnett is still trying to find a way past David Story in their personal dice over 8th place. Of course, an awkwardly placed back marker could ruin your day. Jackson's got plenty of time to get past the back markers. Pretty much the same for Nick Trafford. Where's Paul Goddard? There he is. What's that gap to Howard Mitchell? I don't think it's changed that much. I think Howard's going to run out of time to get into 3rd place. The gap was 1.5 seconds. It's now down to just 1.1 seconds, 0.4 of a second out of that battle in 3rd place. Battle over 3rd place. Trafford puts time and a lap on a back marker. And Story's off the road. Oh dear. Two laps left. Final lap board is out, in fact. Howard Mitchell's had a good end to his day. He's going to finish in 4th place. But the final has been settled as it has been essentially since the start. Henry Jackson leads with half a lap to go on the national circuit. Takes a look over his shoulder. It's in the bag. He's made it to the back of the main A final. Coming up after the lightweight A final. A win for Henry Jackson. Nick Trafford will be 2nd. Paul Goddard hangs on to 3rd place ahead of Howard Mitchell, who had a great run. Josh Pettit, Roger Mullen, Nick Divers, Martin Gurnett, Aaron Stevens. Andrew Cherry is the top 10.